That is that root work deodorant, ladies and gentlemen. You know what it is. The best deodorant on the planet Earth. That is root work deodorant at rootworkstyle.com, ladies and gentlemen. We're live. We're live in the building. We're just waiting on everybody to pile on in the room. Let me let everybody know that we're live right now. Excuse me, I got a little hiccups. Hold on one second. All right. We are live, and I need y'all to let everybody know that we are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody come on in the room. Let me put this up on the social medias and all that good stuff. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on. All right, just letting everybody know that we're live. Sometimes, YouTube don't give those notifications like they're supposed to. Sometimes they do not give those notifications, and that's okay. We have to let folks know on social media that we're doing our thing. Sometimes they play little games here, but we're still going to make it do what it do. We're still going to make it happen. I hope you guys had a good week so far. Hope you've had a great weekend so far, and I hope your beginning of the week is going to be prosperous. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just throw a couple of things up on the social media. We'll throw some stuff on Facebook, and then we're going to be good to go. A lot of stuff we're going to discuss tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of things we're going to touch on the broadcast. If you have not done this, check out hiddenhistorymuseum.com to get the book Hidden Heroes from A to Z. Phenomenal book for children, young adults, and older adults as well to really step your history game up. Ladies and gentlemen, phenomenal, phenomenal book. All right. A lot of stuff we're going to hit on tonight, my friends. Why don't y'all give me a retweet? Let everybody know that we are in here. All right. Give me a retweet and let everybody know that we're live. Just getting all the lighting and everything together here. Give me a retweet and let everybody know that we're live. All right. Excuse me. A lot of stuff we're going to touch on. Where you at? I'm trying to see where you guys are. I got so many pages up on my screen here. Just trying to see who's who and where's where and what's what. Where my moderators are, my moderators in the building. Did I see Squid Game Season 2? No, I need to see that. Oh, yeah, y'all like the Majara shirt? Oh, yeah, yeah. The Majara shirt, people are feeling the Majara shirt. What y'all know about that? The Majara shirt is in the house. We'll have those available. We'll have those available soon. You got to be qualified to really rock the spiritual essence of this. What's up, Nikki the God? How are you? Oh, yeah. Shout out. Look, I got 250,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I'm at 250,000 subscribers. I should have had 1 million by now. They kind of play games with the subscriptions, but it is what it is. Got the 250,000 subscribers. YouTube, even though I have, once you get 100,000 subscribers, you're supposed to get a plaque from YouTube. Then when you get another 100,000 or 250,000, you're supposed to get another plaque. So I'm due a couple of plaques, milestone plaques, but YouTube won't give them to me. They just won't give them to me. They were like, yeah, we kind of, you're basically, in a nutshell, they just said your stuff is a little too controversial. It's basically that. But YouTube could have given me my plaques. That would have been cool. Don't pick and choose. Yeah, I know I'm shadow banned. Yeah, I got 250,000 subscribers while being shadow banned. I'm shadow banned. They shadow ban me all the time. Half of y'all didn't get the notification now. Yeah? No, they never gave me the 100K plaque. They won't give it to me. They just started splaining as to why they won't give it to me. They just did a whole bunch of splaining. They didn't send our brother Jason his plaque either. Yeah, they play those little games, man. They play these little weirdo games with our plaques. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, now they let some of these racist anti-black YouTubers, they get all types of plaques and accolades and they signal boost their messages, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. All right, but yeah, give me a retweet. Everybody go to your social media and give me a retweet. Let everybody know that we're live because again, they're shadow banning now. A lot of folks don't get their notifications on time. So yeah, let everybody know that we're live right now. They're playing games with the notifications. Oh yeah, people say that all the time. Some of y'all didn't. Most of y'all did not get your notifications that I'm live. So it's all gravy. We're used to working through sabotage. Yeah, we're used to working through that type of sabotage. What's up, brother Michael Wharton in the building? Brother Wartox, my brother. Oh, man, so let's get into it, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm supposed to have 1 million subscribers, for real, for real. I'm supposed to have way over 1 million. Yeah? But they unsubscribe a lot of people. It's, so it is what it is. But look, a lot of stuff we're going to talk about tonight. So the main thing we're talking about tonight, family, the guardian angels of New York. The guardian angels are making a comeback to New York, ladies and gentlemen. Where are my New Yorkers? Where are my New Yorkers? All right. The guardian angels, they were somewhat of a vigilante style group that was formed in 1979 in New York to combat crime, quote unquote. They would get these guys. It was started by this dude named Curtis Sliwa. It was an Italian dude. And they were supposed to clean up the streets of New York and ride the subways and help curb crime. They did their thing for a decade or so. They've been coming back and forth off and on. So now they've announced they're making this big comeback. Let me show y'all some of the articles here. This is from the Daily Mail. Let me show you guys this. This is, what did it say? Vigilante group Guardian Angels descend on New York subways to tackle sky-high crime. The vigilante group will once again start patrolling New York City's subway system amid rampant crime. Founder Curtis Sliwa announced on Sunday that the 150-member group will travel from train car to train car to conduct wellness checks and alert Metropolitan Transportation Authority police on any potential danger. Our job is to do a wellness check on a homeless person if they're homeless or emotionally disturbed to see if they're okay. All right. Okay. So now they're making an announcement. They're going to make a big old comeback. All right. So yeah, they're using some of the stuff that's been going on in New York as an opportunity for their comeback. Now, understand the history of the Guardian Angels. Understand the history of the Guardian Angels in New York. I remember when I was in Birmingham as a child, and I would watch national news reports on the Guardian Angels. And the way the national news was making it seem, they made it seem like the Guardian Angels was up there regulating in New York. They were like, yeah, they're an unarmed vigilante group, but they know martial arts. They were making it, I swear to God, they made it seem like the Guardian Angels was whooping y'all asses in New York. That's the way they made it seem. They made it seem like these white boys and these Latinos, they made it seem like they were up in New York getting on the subway and checking niggas and smacking y'all around and using martial arts to get y'all in check in New York. I'm like, damn. they were really promoting them heavy in the mainstream media. Oh, the guardian angels, yeah, they're cleaning up the streets of New York. Oh. Yeah, that Curtis Slewa was a suspected white supremacist, by the way. He uses a lot of that, those anti-black dog whistles, all that, he don't like Black Lives Matter and all of that. Yeah, so Curtis Slewa has a very funny style reputation. A lot of anti-black suspected racism coming from him. But yeah, in the 80s, the national media were talking like the guardian angel was whooping ass and taking names on the streets of New York. They made it seem like they were all up in the Bronx, running up in the projects, just getting y'all heads right. Oh, they were really promoting them like they were just the good guy gangsters. And I started talking to some of my people from New York. Got a whole different story. When I started talking to my buddies, because a lot of people from New York, they got family in Alabama. So there's a lot of people from New York who would go back and forth to Alabama to their family. So I knew a lot of New York dudes who had family in Alabama. So I would chop it up with them, and I'm like, yo, because they would bring us a whole bunch of mixtapes and stuff from New York. So we were always clicked in with folks from New York because their family was in the South. So they would come down in the 80s, and I would ask them, I'm like, dude, what's going on in New York, man? I heard them guardian angels are really regulating. They're like, what? What, son? They sound like DMX. What? Huh? What? Are you insane? Say, no, man, I saw on TV, man, the guardian angels be out there using kung fu and karate on niggas. Like, nigga, we whooped the brakes off those dudes in New York. Man, are you insane? Those dudes can't come on our block. We would beat the brakes off them dudes. But we target them. My New York cats were telling me, no. Those dudes are lunch. We target them niggas, dude. We better not catch a guardian angel on our block. Are you insane, son? They start calling another New Yorker. Yo, son, you heard what this nigga, you know what this nigga said down here? They said the guardian angels are whooping down on niggas. I'm hearing niggas laughing on the phone. Ah! They all laughing on the phone. They laughed me up out of there. They were like, are you insane? They ain't running nothing up here. So that's when I knew, okay, it wasn't like what the media was saying. Yeah, it wasn't like what the media was saying. They were regulating on those guardian angels. And when you start going back looking at stories about the guardian angels in the media, you'll see they were getting poked up, stabbed up. They were getting toe up in New York, dude. Don't let them fool you about no guardian angels. They were getting their asses lit in New York. All right? I'll show y'all some of the stories. Man, I swear on the mainstream media news, they were making it seem like these dudes were like the Chuck Norrises of the hood. Oh, they were really selling that nonsense. But then when you start looking at the stories, this is 1988. 6 members of the Guardian Angels were injured in a street brawl. I'm not trying to laugh at nobody getting hurt. I'm not trying to laugh, but it's just when you see the real stories about what happened. Yeah, well, they got one of them listed in critical condition, got a stab wound, and they got poked up with ice picks. I'm not laughing at anybody getting hurt. That's not cool, anybody getting hurt. But the media didn't tell us this. They didn't tell us they were getting stabbed up there in New York like that. They didn't say that the Guardian Angels was getting whooped on. They didn't say that. And even look at some of the local news stories. See, the local news stories would tell the truth too. Hold on. They didn't tell this in the mainstream national media. Hold on. This is a local news story from 1983 about the Guardian Angels in the Bronx. Just to give you an idea how well they were regulating in the Bronx, all right? This is how they were regulating in the Bronx. Hold on.
The Guardian Angels usually consider themselves to be crime stoppers, their mere presence giving second thoughts to would-be criminals. Tonight, 2 teenage members of the Guardian Angels are in the intensive care unit. As Chuck Curry reports, they're victims of an unprovoked attack.
This is the PS63 playground on Townsend Avenue in the High Bridge section of the Bronx. Last night, eyewitnesses say hundreds of kids were holding a jam session, playing music and, as they say, hanging out, when 8 guardian angels appeared. The angels say they were looking for a missing 16-year-old mother and her 2-year-old child. But before they could pass the playground, a number of youngsters confronted them on the street, one of them pulling out a .38 caliber special and began shooting, hitting 16-year-old Juan Olivio in the head and hip and hitting 19-year-old Frank Sanchez in the chest.
The guardian angels that were there could not explain the reason for it, nor could anybody in the community, nor at this time can we. We just, it's an unprovoked attack at this time.
These dudes they started walking towards this way, and then the guardian angels walking over there too, so they started walking behind them, throwing bottles at them and rocks.
All of a sudden, there was bottles coming out of nowhere, and we...
Look at them last names, by the way. Look at them last names.
Kept more closer towards the wall and kept walking. While we kept walking, that's when we bumped into the 5-6 gentlemen on the corner on the street. You know?
Curtis Slewa, founder of the Angels, indicated that now that his group has expanded from the subways to some of the roughest neighborhoods in New York City, the risks out there are greater.
That's where all the hard rocks are, and that's where all the guns are, and obviously when you start going into neighborhood turf, that's where you're going to run into problems such as this. Add to it the fact that the 10 guys on the corner were dusted up, smoking angel dust, and you can't even talk to people like that. I think the people in the area would not have done that. But one crazed, demented person started a near riot there as the 500 stampeded, 2 angels were shot, and quite frankly, it's something that you see every day in this town.
We have absolutely no evidence of any kind of drug involvement at this time.
In recent years, there's been strained relationships between the guardian angels and police, but Curtis Slewa praised the police department here at the 44th precinct for responding so quickly.
All right, so yeah. So I'm just giving y'all an idea what it was in the 70s, what it was for real. This was what my New York homies used to tell me this stuff. They were like, no, the guardian angels, man, they lunch out here on these streets. When we see them, it's up, it's on when we catch them dudes. Because they kind of knew what it was. With Slewa, the Curtis Slewa guy, this guy he has a reputation of being an anti-black racist. Yeah, New York was lit. For real back then. Fair use, by the way. Fair use. And this Slewa guy, this Curtis Slewa guy, he's Italian. From what I understand, the mafia tried to get at that dude a couple of times. He almost got clapped by John Gotti's people, from what I understand. So no telling what he's involved with, but he stays safe out of the mix. And back in the 80s, he would have these melanated minorities to do the dirty work for him, and they got poked up and stabbed up while he was somewhere safe, chilling, allegedly getting the donations and reaping all the benefits. You see, that's another con game too. Because again, this Slewa guy has a very bad reputation of anti-black racism. So him getting these black and some of these black-looking Latinos and some of these other Latinos to run the streets for him to do the dirty work while he's somewhere safe, that was a finesse right there. There's a lot of those guys who were getting poked up were volunteers. I don't even think they were getting paid. And Slewa gets to control this whole thing without sacrifice. Ain't nothing really happening to him. He gets to hide behind some of those melanated minorities and say, hey, I'm not a racist. Hey, look at all these black and brown people I got down with me. But look at those last names. A lot of those folks were black Latinos. I want y'all to understand that too. A lot of those cats were those black Latino dudes. Yeah? And you have these people out here doing your dirty work, but you're reaping all the benefits. So if you're getting all of the positive national headlines, because again, I'm in Alabama at the time, the national headline was that this white man, Curtis Slewa, has the streets controlled. So yes, everybody around the country, send me donations. I'll show you how to clean these streets up. Yeah, I'm running the block out here. Y'all send me some donations and I'll show you how to do it. And in reality, he's out here getting folks poked the hell up on the streets. He ain't running nothing out there. They're sending his people to intensive damn care. Yeah? These folks was getting lit up on the damn streets out there. So now they're making this comeback. Now, why are they making this comeback right now? Let me play some of a clip that Sliwa just did recently talking about their comeback. I want y'all to peep this real quick. Let me get this together. Let me get my things together here. Where are we at? Where is he? Okay, this is Curtis Sliwa recently. And he got all of these other people with him. Now they're relatively lighter. Look at the new guardian angels. You ain't got too many deep melanated people in there. It looks a little different now. Okay? You got a lot of these almost white or white passing people in there. Hold on.
Well, in day and night patrols, three-person patrols, we're all together. We're walking through the cars, which is something the police no longer do. Notice there are no mental health workers, there are no crisis intervention. They have all these fancy names. I never see them. And we spend millions of dollars on my day. Our job is, A, do a wellness check on a homeless person. If they're homeless or emotionally disturbed, see if they're okay. If all of a sudden we walk into a situation where there's an episode, which oftentimes happens, we have to calm it down. A lot of times, these homeless and emotionally disturbed persons, they know of the guardian angels. We can have a calming effect. We can also bring the situation to the attention of cops on the platform. If there are cops, you're going to probably see them on the platforms.
Watch this little dog whistle. Hold on.
Generally, that's why we always stick our heads out at the station, and we always check to the north, to the south. If there are any police officers, we would hold the door open, tell the conductor, we need the police presence here.
Okay, I'm going to play the rest of it, but look at their outfits, by the way. I want y'all to look at their outfits, and this has always been their outfits, the red berets. You know where they stole that from the Black Panthers, by the way. That's them biting off the damn Black Panthers with the red berets. You know, the Black Panthers had the black berets. So this is them trying to cosplay as a milquetoast version of the Black Panthers, by the way. All right? Just wanted to throw that in real quick. But listen to what he's saying. Listen to some of the little dog whistle. Yeah, we want to, if we see a homeless person or a mentally ill person, do a wellness check. I want y'all, are y'all catching some of the little dog whistles? He got some more dog whistles he's going to spew. I want y'all to catch some of the stuff he's saying. Hold on. Hold on.
Citizens won't do that because, unfortunately, the Daniel Penny effect has frozen them. They're not going to get involved.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
The police presence here. Citizens won't do that because, unfortunately, the Daniel Penny effect has frozen them. They're not going to get involved. I've seen grown men who normally might have gotten involved. They're just not getting involved any longer. We train. This is what we do. We know how to do it. And we'll coordinate it once we get on the train with the conductor, who obviously has more freedom than the motorman, but we'll obviously make sure that that train is stopped and that the police respond, and that we keep order in the car so that.
Okay, so y'all caught the little dog whistle. Let's get deep with this for a minute. The Daniel Penny effect. See, that's a dog whistle. This whole thing where nobody wants to get involved because of Daniel Penny. Daniel Penny got off. Nothing happened to Daniel Penny. See, watch what they're saying. Nothing happened to Daniel Penny. Daniel Penny got praised as a damn hero. Nothing happened to Daniel Penny. The Daniel Penny effect. The Daniel Penny effect is you get to kill a black person and become a hero. That's the Daniel Penny effect. Nothing negative happened to Daniel Penny. He's being paraded around by the president, or the president-elect. Daniel Penny is making all types of money. He's a national white supremacist hero to the white supremacists. That's the Daniel Penny effect, and that's why they're out there, ladies and gentlemen. That's why they are out there. That's why they're making a comeback. That's why they got all of these white looking or white adjacent members there now. They're not mixed up with these melanated members like that no more. So now they're dog whistling. They threw out that Daniel Penny stuff. So yeah, they're going to patrol the subways looking for mentally ill and homeless people. So they understand they can get a free kill. The dog whistle message is they can go out here and catch a black person slipping, get them a free kill, and then they're going to be lauded as heroes. You understand what I'm saying? And plus, they get to get their lick back from getting whooped on in the 80s and 90s. Oh, they've been doing the Birdman hand rub, waiting to get their lick back. Because back in the day, the streets was whooping down on them. And there wasn't too much they could do about it. So now the streets have been calmed down a little bit. And now the Daniel Penny effect is if you harm a black person, you're not really going to get punished for it. That's why these random people are getting burned and they're not telling you who they are. I'm believing that some of these are black people who are getting burned alive on these trains. They're not telling you who these people are. We saw what happened with the black man in the correctional facility when they had a kill squad whooping on this man and brutally beating him and killing him. And nothing happened to these correctional officers. Nothing happened to them. Nothing happened to these people. Yeah, also somebody said, yeah, this is them trying to get their lick back from the Riverfront brawl. They took that international L with that brawl down in Alabama, down in Montgomery. So they've been trying to get their little lick back. So the Daniel Penny effect is that these folks can go in here, see some homeless person, see some little mentally disturbed person, choke them out and say, well, hell, I was saving the train. I was saving people. You see? You watch. New York, it's about to get real hot in New York, man. It's already hot in New York. But it's about to get real hot. So everybody needs to keep their eyes and their ears open. These folks out here trying to get these free kills. Yeah? Because in New York, you have a lot of these non-FBA people out there. They're in high numbers, so they're not going to really, the non-FBA melanated people ain't going to really do nothing. Yeah? So they're like, we got it. Just like when Daniel Penny choked out Neely. You had a bunch of melanated immigrants standing around, hell, helping Daniel Penny to a certain degree. Yeah? And we know Eric Adams, he's, that man is under charges, so he's going to have to, he's walking a tightrope. He's trying to save his own ass, so he's trying to ease over to the right wing right now. Eric Adams, this dude is tap dancing. He's about to wear a MAGA hat any day now. He's trying to ease over to the right wingers because the Democrats threw him under the bus. They're about to prosecute him. So, he was up there talking about Daniel Penny is a hero and all something like that. Somebody said, I don't know if Eric Adams is Jamaican. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that Eric Adams is Jamaican. I haven't seen proof of that, though. I have not seen proof that Eric Adams is Jamaican. I have not seen proof of that. So that I don't know. I don't think he's Jamaican. Because I think his brother hit me up, and I don't think he's Jamaican. And nobody has provided proof. Y'all give me a retweet. Let everybody know that I'm live right now. Y'all give me a retweet because I am a little shadow banned, ladies and gentlemen. I think they got me shadow banned, and they're not giving people notifications. So it would be great if you guys gave me a retweet to let everybody know that we are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Other stuff that's going on out here. Did y'all see that one chick, that Whoa Vicky chick, who did this real goofy hoax? She sat up here trying to clout chase, talking about she got kidnapped in Nigeria. She put up this thing right here. She made it seem like I have kidnapped Vicky. She is with me in Nigeria. I'm demanding $1 million for her release. So a lot of the blogs jumped on it. They were like, oh, whoa, Vicky got kidnapped. And then she said, oh, I apologize for lying. I said I did it because I was bored. I just said that just because I was bored. Okay, let me play a clip of this clown. Hold on.
I was just trying to show everybody that.
Hold on.
I was just trying to show everybody that in America that it's not that serious, that Africa is a very safe country and you will be safe no matter what race you are. You know, I was just trolling because everybody was like, why would she go to Nigeria? Is she crazy? Whatever. So I just wanted to have a quick joke, but the joke kind of got carried away and like, you know, stuff like that. But we love y'all. It's all good. This is my brother.
Nigeria is safe. So if you wanna come to Nigeria, it's safe. Don't be scared.
I love Nigeria. They did my braids for $50.
Nobody should lie for you that Nigeria is not safe. It's safe. So you could to come.
So this is just an example that Nigeria is so safe and we love Nigeria.
Okay, this is okay. Boy, man, this whole new internet age, man, where people do goofy ass stuff for clout, it's so corny right now, man. It's real corny that people have to do little weird stuff for clout. And yeah, when the white girls with them black scents, I don't trust them. I never trust them anyway. But there's a few things that's wrong with doing little goofy stuff like that, because what happens is you do stuff like that, that undermines real kidnapping cases. You know, you do that, that's nothing to play with. You know, you got people out here getting kidnapped for real, for real. Also, you up here talking about this is a hoax. What if the international community or the federal law enforcement got involved with that? You know what I'm saying? What if the FBI was like, oh, damn, an American citizen got kidnapped? What if they got involved with this thing? You know what I'm saying? That could have caused some real serious consequences, doing some nonsense like that, saying that you got kidnapped in a foreign country. That could have had some kind of, that might have had political and international ramifications between the nations doing stuff like that because you're trying to clout chase. Yeah, and also, you know, that does stigmatize parts of Africa too. If you want to go there, you're going to put a stigma on them too. That's going to create a public panic. It encourages other copycat behavior, other clout chasing buffoons who want to make up a hoax. It's disrespectful of real victims over there. There's a lot of stuff that happens to the women over there. Yeah. Just a lot wrong with that nonsense. It's corny. That's the problem with the internet age now. The internet age now has created a bunch of high-profile, talentless people who don't really have talent, but they have a lot of followers, and they get a lot of followers by acting dumb. That's kind of the new clout thing. If you do something, just do dumb shit, you can get a lot of followers. Did y'all see this one fool who was doing little clout chasing stuff, going into supermarkets, spraying insect repellent on fruit? And they arrested this dumbass moist dude. And he was like, I'm just doing it for views. You know, this how I can get some views. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Man, that's the gift and the curse of the internet, man. You got a lot of talentless people and cornballs and lames who can get a lot of views now. People who back in the day couldn't even come off the porch. You understand? You know what I'm saying? You had oddballs who couldn't even come outside back in the day. Now they have a big audience. You have complete lames who couldn't touch the grass back in the day. That's the gift and the curse, man. That is the gift and the damn curse. Yeah, that fool spraying fruit with roach spray, man, just a bit goofy Negro, man. These cats, people who ain't got no talent, nobody pays attention to them. And it's like, hey, if I do something stupid, people will watch me and I can make a couple of dollars. Yeah, the Myron Gaines of the world. You know, a dude like Myron Gaines couldn't come outside back in the day. These dudes couldn't come off the porch. These dudes weren't touching no concrete nowhere. And still not, to be honest. So, man, the whole lamification of the internet, man, elevating lameness, hopefully that wave will dissipate. I really hope it does. I really hope that wave goes away. And oh yeah, y'all. A lot of people like the Majora shirt. It's gonna be. It's gonna be available soon. I will have it available soon, right for the new year. I will have the shirts available soon. I give you guys the website in a couple of days, so you can get your Majora shirt. Yeah, man. It's a whole different breed out here, man. It's a whole different vibe. It's a whole different breed. The clout chasing, the trash talking, because now that's another thing I hate. People can get on this internet and talk tough talk, but in these streets, you know, things go left and dudes run to the police and dudes be running to the court on niggas, and it's a vibe, man. It's a different vibe. It's a different vibe. Yeah, this is the Majora. This is the Majora logo. All right. This is the Majora logo. That is our spiritual essence. That's the Majora spiritual essence, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. That's the Majora spirit that is prevalent in foundational Black Americans, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Majora spirit that we have. That's part of our creativity and the whole shebang. Yeah? Speaking of our creativity, boy, some of these white Latinos are still crying foul over microphone check. I saw this one clip. Shout out to Brother Solon. He put this clip up of Crazy Legs and some other Puerto Rican dude talking about us. And okay, let me let y'all hear this. These people are still upset over the impact of microphone check. Hold on one second. These guys, listen to these guys. Hold on. A
lot of people jump on our page, Hip Hop Co-Create. A lot of people jump on it and they're like, yo, watch what you say. And I tell them, yo, you know what? Because I'm let's be like, I'm very cordial, I'm very respectful. But if you know what I'm saying, if I see that if you're not at the same tone and you trying to go at us, I'm gonna spank you. And I'm gonna tell you, yo, you don't have to come on the page. So I tell them, yo, did you take that same energy to Lord Jamar? Did you take that same energy to Tariq? Then do me a favor, don't bring it here. And just to be clear for everybody, yo, I'm going to make this clear. There's a lot of people in the room. And I'm going to make it clear for those who watch. Yo, we are not again. We love Black people. I love Black people. I grew up.
No doubt.
I got Black family.
Absolutely.
I love Black.
Absolutely.
It's about Black and brown unity. So
Without
we not here.
a doubt.
But I have an issue with the FBA because they're anti-Black.
No. FBAs are foundational Black Americans. It's 43 million deep. We're not anti-ourselves. Y'all keep trying to redefine and remix stuff. No, it don't work like that. We're not anti-ourselves. We're not.
But I have an issue with the FBA because they're anti-Black. They're anti-Caribbean.
Here's the thing.
They started the drama within their own community and then they try to spill it over. But what they didn't expect was the backlash that they got from the Latino community because we're not the ones.
Right.
And whenever
Backlash? What backlash? What did y'all get a backlash? I didn't see the backlash. What backlash? What backlash? We didn't get no damn backlash. Backlash how? Y'all the ones crying. The Fat Joes, y'all running around here crying. Fat Joe ain't running around here with low record sales. What backlash? What FBA family, what backlash did y'all get? I missed it. I looked in the mail. I didn't get my backlash in the mail. Did you get yours? I never received my backlash from the Latinos. What backlash? The hell you talking about? Y'all ain't running nothing. No backlash. The hell you talking about? Hold on.
Tried to make peace, and it is what it is. But I'm not apologizing, and we're not walking on eggshells. So you got the wrong ones. We're not walking on eggshells, and you're gonna get what you give. And I don't think that Fat Joe has to give anybody an apology. I think he was absolutely right. And I just posted something with Luke. How come everybody's not going at Uncle Luke?
Luke is a non-factor. Nobody takes. We packed Luke up already. Luke is a non-factor. What you
He said it first. So what's the So he said the same thing. And he said,
"What the hell are these?" Luke is a non-factor. Nobody takes mush mouth, lizard mouth Luke seriously. The hell? What backlash? Nobody got no backlash. Hell, y'all the ones out here losing credibility. Yeah? We got some straightening. Everybody now is telling the truth about hip-hop's real origins. It's a foundational Black American art form. We've proven that over and over. The movie Microphone Check proved that. That's been proven. Ain't no you can't backlash that. Yeah, Luke ain't of our lineage. Luke is a tether. Yeah? Who's a non-factor. Who's a has-been. Yeah? Come on, Luke, and come on, man. These people, you take yourselves too damn seriously. Yeah, they sit around lying all damn day. Yeah? These folks don't really, they sat here lying to themselves about the delineation. They were like, oh, it ain't that bad. It's just some people on Twitter. No, a lot of us have delineated a significant amount of foundational Black Americans are recognizing their unique lineage. There's 43 million foundational Black Americans, maybe more, and a significant number are recognizing their lineage. And you can't really stop it. And they think attacking me is somehow going to slow the momentum down. You know, they think that, okay, we got to get in front of it. We got to compartmentalize this thing. Let's get on Tariq. They think lying about me and trying to slander me using them COINTELPRO tactics, that's going to work. It's not going to work because, number one, that would only work if I claim to be a leader of an organization, which I never have. That's why it never works. That's why they keep always trying to compare our lineage with the organization ADOS. ADOS is a self-proclaimed organization. That's why they always try to make that ADOS and FBA ain't the same, not the same. Foundational Black American lineage only. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a lineage. There is no leader. There's no headquarters. It's a lineage. It's another term to talk about Black Americans who come from the lineage of the people who've built this country from scratch. The foundation of this country, ladies and gentlemen. You dig? And they do little things to try to discredit. They always try to make it into a four-wall organization. They'll start talking about Tariq owns the trademark for FBA. You can't trademark a lineage. Yeah? You cannot trademark a lineage. In fact, the term African American has thousands of trademarks. There are thousands of trademarks for the term African American, but there's no leader of African American. So all of their slander tactics won't work. And another thing, the Tethers are very mad. And yes, Tethers, it is trademarked to protect it. The Tethers are mad because they wanted to trademark it themselves so they could sully it. And I didn't give them an opportunity to do that. The Tethers wanted to trademark Foundation of Black Americans, but I beat them to the punch. And they tried. I've had some ops, some suspected federal agents try to hijack the trademark. They tried to do that. The Tethers are mad that they couldn't trademark it because they were going to try to trademark it and just smut it up. We beat them to the punch. Oh, yeah. Oh, we beat them to the punch. That's why they're really mad. Oh, they're really pissed off. We checkmated that ass. Oh, y'all not going to do that. Yeah, and then they start lying about, oh, there's a whole bunch of money being made. It's not. I've not made a dime off the trademark. You know, we sell clothes and stuff like that. But I haven't made no money off the trademark. The trademark was to protect it from Tethers so that they won't get it and do all types of weird shit to it. Like trademark it and then make an Afrobeats album with the shit. Just do some real weird stuff. Yeah? You see? But yeah, the Tether class, they're very, very mad because they cannot cosplay. We done stopped all that cosplaying stuff. We stopped a lot of that cosplaying. And if you look online, you'll see a lot of folks who still do a lot of cosplaying, and we have to check them. Well, look at let me show y'all some of these tweets from some of these people. And then some of the FBA family, they start digging into their background and find out that they're Tethers. They'll say something about us, like, man, we need to do this, we need to do that. Like right here, look at this right here. Let me give y'all an example. Like you'll have people like this hop on Twitter. I'ma just say this, and I'm not gonna hold y'all hand because we need to grow the F up. If black culture in the US can't find its footing without American culture, then to hell with it too. Ancestors dying here is no more cause for embracing American roots than a bill of sale is. So this guy is trying to tell us not to embrace our ancestors? We don't have to discuss black culture here in national terms, and I think it's unethical to do so when you're in the empirical core, whether you're an internal colony or not, which black Americans are to be sure. What the hell is he talking about? That goes for all black folks in the global north. Being in the place that colonized and enslaved you shouldn't endear you to that place. It shouldn't make you any more committed to the cultural products born in response to said placement. But that may be hard, but so is imperialism. So this guy's telling us to not really have pride in our foundational black American culture. And then our brother Flame Alchemist dug up his other tweet. I'm at my most Caribbean when sitting in a hot house that don't bother me. So this is a damn tether. All right, shout out to Flame Alchemist. He finds the receipts on these damn tethers when they say some off-the-wall stuff. So you watch people like that. You watch people like that who say all this weird stuff. Hey, man, we don't need to feel some kind of camaraderie with this country. They did us wrong. What? And this is our shit. This is our culture. So what are you talking about? No, we shouldn't feel a way about imperialism. And all right, this is a tether that then failed and fled his own homeland. All right, here's another one. Let me show you all another one. They're very good at doing little stuff like that and saying little weird stuff like that. Hold on, where's the other one? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Right here. This is another one with that, hey, black folks, let me hold your hand. Right here. Black people, I'ma hold your hand when I say this. We did not build this country. This country was built off our exploitations, off the dead bodies of our ancestors, off the robbery of our children. It's nationalist propaganda to say otherwise. Our brother Flame Alchemist dug up his tweet. I'm very supportive, but I got Jamaican DNA. Okay. This is a damn Jamaican. All right. Watch these people talking about us, we don't need to have no pride. We don't need to do this. Our ancestors. Yeah, he's bragging. Oh, I got Caribbean blood. You're going to hear my mouth. I got Caribbean blood. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Don't come over here when you done failed your homeland and then trying to infuse your failing mentality onto us. You see? They done abandoned their homeland. They done bounced and they ain't never going back, and they want us to have that same failed mentality. I be damned if I disrespect our ancestors here. Our ancestors. Ours. We don't disrespect our ancestors. We got that Majora spirit. I praise them. I praise the Majora spirit in our ancestors, ladies and gentlemen. We praise what they've done. We praise the sacrifices they made. Yeah? I am not going to disrespect the people who sat here and stood here and fought for us to make sure we can have the freedoms and enjoy what they helped build. We will not disrespect them. That's our culture. You know? That's our culture. We are American culture. You know? We did build this country, ladies and gentlemen. This country was built by us. The white supremacists did not do this thing on their own. In fact, when they tried on their own, they failed. This is our land, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to keep reiterating this and putting this in your brain. We are not generic Africans lost in America. We had an ethnogenesis, ladies and gentlemen. I talked about this the other day. A lot of people, especially from, we see a lot of these cats from Britain and some of these other places, and not all, because a lot of people from Britain are actually cool. They start talking about us over here, talking about we don't know where we came from and we don't know our heritage, and they do. That narrative has to stop, ladies and gentlemen. FBA, y'all better shut that down immediately. Y'all better shut that narrative down. Let me play this other clip of some lady over in the UK saying that, and she's supposed to be FBA, by the way. Hold on, let me find this clip. Hold on one second. Let me show y'all this clip real quick. Hold on one second. Let me show y'all this clip. Hold on one second. Let me show this. Let me save it. Okay, hold on one second. Let me send it to myself. And I'm going to play this clip here. Hopefully it'll play. 1 second. Well, yeah, there's a lot of these folks. They interview a lot of people over in the UK, and they say some very interesting things about our culture here. Okay, where is it? What are we doing? All right, where we at? Y'all bear with me for 1 second. Let me find this clip, if I can find it. Okay, hold on. Y'all bear with me while we're waiting on me to get my stuff together, ladies and gentlemen. While we're waiting on me to get it together. Well, what am I doing? Y'all go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com and get the book Hidden Heroes from A to Z. hiddenhistorymuseum.com and get the book Hidden Heroes from A to Z, ladies and gentlemen. Why is this thing not going to my joint here? Why is this thing not doing it? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make this thing go. And it's acting up, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. It's supposed to click in automatically, and it's not clicking in automatically. Hold on 1 second. Can I do a screen share to this thing? Let me do an airdrop. Let me try it that way. All right, y'all bear with me. Let me see if I can airdrop it and see if that works. Okay, what the hell is this? Okay. Okay, let me try this. Hold on one second. Try to do a little airdrop thing here. And let me see if that works on this end. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Let me see if I can airdrop this thing in here. Now, this dude interviewed this woman. She said she was a Black American. But that can be kind of...
The biggest culture shock living in...
Hold on 1 second. Yo, look at this. Now, they were interviewing this sister, and she's in the UK. She says she's a Black American. But is she a foundational Black American? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Check this out.
Black British people are always asking me where I'm from. And then when I tell them America, they're like digging for more. And there's not more because the whole slave trade.
Literally yesterday I had a video about this and they don't understand.
Yeah, and they're like, you're not from Jamaica? I'm like, bro, there was a whole slave trade. Like, I don't know where I'm from.
And they almost shame us for not knowing. Yeah. I'm like, bro, you think it was my choice? That for not knowing? They took our last name.
We don't have a culture, we don't have food, we don't have a language, we have nothing, and that's not our fault.
I would say we have a culture though. I feel like Black Americans have a culture now with the music, the food.
Yes, but there's not like how they have a culture, and they don't understand.
And they can't. Where are you from, Rihanna?
California.
So what is your biggest culture shock living in the UK?
Black.
Okay, is she... Now, both of them, it's kind of sketchy with both of them, to be honest. Are either one of them FBA? I don't think she's FBA, not with that hair looking like that. Yeah, she's giving Caribbean vibe. I don't think she's FBA. Or him either. I don't think she doesn't look or sound FBA at all. You understand? We don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? See, this is what I'm saying. You watch these people doing all that we and us talk. I do not believe that that woman is FBA. You dig? Even saying what she's saying, yeah, we don't have a culture. We don't have no foods. What the hell you mean we ain't got no foods? What are you talking about? Yeah, she got that little divestment ponytail thing going on. Yeah. No, it ain't staged. I don't believe it's staged, but these people will say that they're Black Americans, but they're Black Americans like Kamala Harris says the same thing. You understand? Watch when these people say this little weird stuff. That's why, are you a foundational Black American? You see? Because people play these word games, family. People play these damn word games. That's why you can just sum it up real quick. Are you a foundational Black American? You see? And watch what their response is. Because if they get offended, they're a tether. If they start hemming and hawing, there we go. Yeah? And plus she said she's from California. Where's your family from? See? He didn't ask no follow-up questions. Yeah? So that's one of Candace Owens' people. And speaking of Candace Owens, again, let me show y'all this clip. I've been talking about this clip for a couple of days where Candace Owens talked about how she has Caribbean privilege, which is what we've been saying. Candace Owens identifies as Caribbean. She's always denigrating foundational Black American culture, but she doesn't do that for Caribbean culture because she has a camaraderie with that. Let's listen to her in her own words, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on.
I want to say just how much I liked this guy. I just had a feel like, okay, I'll be
fair use, by the way.
Be honest. I have a Caribbean bias. My former producer made it very clear to me that I have a Caribbean bias because she'd pitch me stories or like say like Rihanna did this. And I'd be like, I'm not going to say anything bad about Rihanna or like Nicki Minaj. And she's like, but I have a Caribbean bias. This guy's got to say just how much I liked this guy.
All right. Okay. So she's saying out of her own mouth, she has a Caribbean bias. They're not going to go in on people from their lineage like that, which is what we've been saying. And this is why these people get elevated. The white supremacists know this. They know that these people don't have the same camaraderie with us, so it's easy for us to be thrown under the bus by these people because they look at us as an other. So yeah, we have an FBA bias too. And there's nothing wrong with that, all right? Okay, if you got a Caribbean bias, fine. We're going to have an FBA bias. And then when we show our FBA bias, everybody wants to cry foul. Oh, you niggas are xenophobic. Oh, you niggas are xenophobic. Help us. We don't want to hear that xenophobia talk when you guys admit that you have your own cultural bias. That's fine. Let's everybody have a cultural bias then. All right? Let's spread the damn bias. Let's spread it across the board, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Man. But family, get your deodorant, your Rootwork deodorant at rootworkstyle.com. If you have not gotten your Rootwork deodorant, get your Rootwork deodorant at rootworkstyle.com, ladies and gentlemen. Now, did y'all see this mugshot? This mugshot is about to go, is low-key going viral of this dude here. This is why I say the streets are so different now. Boy, the streets are different now, ladies and gentlemen. The streets are so damn different. Look at this dude right here. This dude mugshot right here. Family, listen. Where's this guy from? South Carolina. Family, where are my South Carolina people? I don't know what part of South Carolina this gentleman is from, but family, if you know this dude, if he's from your neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen, if this dude from South Carolina, if he's from your neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen, just understand your block is real hot right now. You might as well burn down the Carter. Family, this dude got arrested for burglary, kidnapping, and much more. Family, your whole hood is hot right now with this bitch ass nigga crying in the mugshot. Start flushing everything down the toilet and move the trap. All right? The hood is hot. This nigga done already told, all right? This nigga still got ink on his finger and he's still telling. Oh, goodness. Boy, y'all, whoever hood this dude is from, the hood is hot. Burn down the Carter, nigga. It's a wrap for your hood. Dude, you better move the lemonade stand. This nigga done told on everybody. If you're doing braids illegally, move your shop. He done told on you too. If your grandma's selling candy under the table, tell granny to flush the candy down the toilet. He done snitched on granny. This nigga done made the whole block hot. He told on everybody. This nigga broke. He couldn't even make it through the mugshot. The game is so different. You got different niggas out here right now, dude. That's what my young folks, stay out the streets. All right? Stay out the streets. There's too much of that in the streets right now. The cats ain't built for it. It's not what it used to be. All right? They got some chicken tenders sitting in the waiting room for this nigga and a Dr. Pepper so he can tell on everybody in the hood, man. It's a bad day, yeah. Oh, he done told on everybody. If you got a daycare and your license ain't up to par, he done told on that. The kids are getting arrested. They gonna march the kids out the daycare. He done told on the whole block, dude. Man. Good freaking grief, what's wrong with these dudes? Yeah? Man, but anyway, man, let me get up out of here. It's been real, ladies and gentlemen. We chopped it up like we always do. I'm going to have you guys, you're going to get your Majara shirts at the beginning of the year. We'll have the website ready for that, ladies and gentlemen, so you can get your Majara shirts and feel that Majara spirit, that Majara energy, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm up out of here. Papi Akute, Lulavuve to the family. Y'all have a